Hey, it's Chef K. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to cook up a spaghetti dinner tonight, just like the old-fashioned ones we used to eat out of the box when I was a kid. That's way back in the 70s. Chef K's pretty old. Going to cook 2 pounds of hamburger meat there. Got some water, a good 6-quart. That's probably about 4 quarts of water. Put a good couple of tablespoons at least of salt in there. Got to salt that spaghetti up. Got a squirt of canola oil so it won't stick together. Gonna season that hamburger with salt and pepper, and that's it. I'm gonna cook it up. I'm gonna chop it up with that spatula. I'm not gonna get the fine chopping tool out. I want this to be a little bit more substantial than taco meat. I don't want it fine. And we're going to put this hamburger meat in our spaghetti sauce. I used to eat those when I was a kid. We'd have that at least once a week, and that was in the probably around 1970, 72. The Kraft spaghetti dinner came in a box. Inside that box was the dry spaghetti and a can of marinara and a packet of Parmesan cheese. Not much Parmesan cheese. Well, we got our stuff cooking over there. We've got our meat and our spaghetti on. Our water's getting ready anyways for the spaghetti. I've got some sliced Italian bread from the bakery. I'm gonna butter that up, put a little garlic powder, and one of my favorite seasonings, Killer Hogs AP. It's salt, pepper, garlic, and a few other things. I'm gonna butter that up with some room temperature butter. I always keep a stick of butter out, keep it covered, room temperature for toast and things like that. Works great for this. Gonna spread it thin, wall to wall. One end to the other, top to bottom. That's what wall to wall is. We're going to cover that piece of bread, those pieces of bread. We're going to lay them out after we get them buttered up wall to wall. Sprinkle that garlic powder and that AP seasoning on there. And we're going to put them in the oven, 400 degrees, for about 15 minutes. Get them crispy all the way through, but we're going to finish them off under the broiler. Got to be careful. They burn quickly. I burned a lot of toast. Got to watch them pretty close. I usually crack the oven open. You know how your oven door, you can pull it back or pull it open, and just enough to stick your hand in, just enough to see in. And we're going in with our garlic powder. Not much, just a little sprinkle. Just get them covered. Then we're going to come in with that AP Killer Hogs seasoning. These will go in the oven here in just a bit. There they are, ready to go. Meat's cooking good now. Water's not boiling yet, but it's thinking about it. Chop that meat up. We're going to drain it. As soon as we get it cooked all the way through, we'll get the grease out of it best we can. Nobody wants greasy spaghetti. Meat sauce with meat in it. Hit that subscribe button if you will. Like and comment as well. Waiting on that meat to finish up. Waiting on that water to boil. Well, we got some good steam coming off of there. We're really cooking here. Looks like our water's starting to think about it pretty seriously. Getting it on its mind anyway. going to prop that skillet up on a spoon, upside down spoon rest, and I'm going to push that meat to one side and let it drain down there, let that grease drain down. Put that in a empty coffee can. It's trash grease. As soon as I get that can full, I'll put it in the freezer, and then when the trash runs, well, we'll toss that in the trash can and let them take it away. Whole lot better than putting it down the drain. I try not to put any grease down the drain. I'm on septic tank. If you're on a septic tank, then you know what I mean. We live out away from town a bit. Used to be a lot further from town. Seems like town's getting closer. You can hear it now. You used to couldn't be able to hear it, but now you can hear it. So it's coming this way. All that water's going good now. We'll be getting that spaghetti in there right now. That's a whole bag of spaghetti. I think that's 16 ounces, if I'm not mistaken. It's a pound of spaghetti. That'll go a long way. We'll have leftovers around here. We're feeding 3. And you can probably feed 5 hungry people with this, maybe 6. But if you've got 4 people or less, you'll definitely have leftovers. We're not going to make a salad or have a vegetable with this. We're just going with protein and pasta. I guess we'll get our vegetable in that marinara bottle right there. Meat's cooked. Meat's been drained. We're going to pour that spaghetti marinara, that spaghetti sauce, that scatty sauce in there. I put just a tiny bit of water, probably not even a third of a cup of water, so I could shake that jar and get the rest of that goodness out of there. Now we're just going to put that on simmer, stir it around real good, get it incorporated real well, and just let it sit there and get happy. I like for that meat to be in that sauce and simmer on the top of the stove there for at least 30 minutes before we serve it. Set a timer for the spaghetti, but I always check it. I like it just the other side of al dente. I don't like it al dente. I like it cooked all the way, but I don't want it mushy. So I'll set a 10-minute timer on pasta in general, just so I don't forget about it. But I'll pull it up out of the water like that and test it with my fingers. I'll squeeze it and see how it pops apart. If it doesn't pop right apart, it's not ready. I like this pan, this big 6-quart pan that's got the spaghetti, that's got the draining lid on it. One less thing to have to clean up, and I do not like doing dishes, so if I can keep the colander in the cabinet, that's all right with me. Yep, it's ready. In goes the garlic toast. That's a thin sliced Italian bread got from the bakery. I think I told you that already. There's our marinara and our meat. It's all happy and ready to go. Keep your belly out of it, Arkansas. Okay. Now we're going to put some spaghetti on that plate with those tongs. A pile. There it is. Now we're going to take that meat sauce and put it on top of the pile of spaghetti. Look at that. such coordination. And there it is. And there's some toast. Garlic toast, garlic Italian toast. It looks Italian, doesn't it? All right. Now for the part that I'm a condiment king here. We put some Parmesan on that dude. And we're coming in with red pepper flake. Twisting that pepper flake. Hey, thanks for watching. See you next time.